This is the SIG P365. All right, so as you can see, that was a SIG Sauer P365. It's a pretty micro compact gun. Feels really good in your hands when you're ready to shoot. And I'll show you guys how to take it apart right now. So first, you're gonna wanna make sure it is empty. Don't want any accidents on the range. And then you're gonna pull the slide back like this, push that little button up, if you can see that. It's pretty simple. And then you're gonna wanna slide that piece down, release that little button, and then slowly take the slide off. Comes right apart. We got the lower half right here, and then this is the actual thing that makes it fire. We got the spring, which slides right out, and then the barrel also comes out pretty simple. It's a little bit dirty, but if you guys can see in there. And for the barrel length, we're looking at about 3.1 inches, so very small. As you saw in our last video, the Glock was a tad bit longer, but pretty similar. And then to put it back together, you just put the barrel back in, let it slide down, put the spring in, make sure that clips in, and line up the rail in the slide, bring it back, tack it back a few times, make sure that goes back down, and you're good to go. Okay, so as I mentioned before, it is a pretty micro compact gun. Here's a little size comparison to the Glock 26 that was in our first video. Definitely a little bit thinner, but also shorter by, I'd say, maybe 1.5 inches or so. Its total length is 6 inches, and then for width, we're looking at 1.1 inch, and then it is 4.8 inches of height. So it's a pretty small gun, fits really well. It does not come with a manual safety, so no safety at all. So you got to be careful that you don't shoot your dick off when you're concealed carrying, which is the main reason I use this gun. And yeah, some additional features that I have on it is the SIG Sauer Lima 365 laser. My version is red. You can also get a green one. For retail, I believe I purchased this around 125, I think. And they had really good customer service. The electronics on my first one actually went out, and I just gave them a call. Lifetime warranty from SIG Sauer. And then how you would zero in your laser, you got a little left-right direction and then a up and down, which is super simple to zero in, but it's kind of a bitch to get the little Allen wrenches in there. And then for the actual P365 itself, I bought it used and I've had zero problems with it. I bought it for $450. I think a brand new one comes in around at $550, $600. I've probably put 1,000 to close to 1,500 rounds through it and zero problems at all. I think I've had one jam, and that might just be the ammo. But the ammo that we've been shooting today and shoot quite a bit is Blazer. It's a great ammo. I mean, pretty much any 9mm ammo you get, it's going to run pretty well in any pistol. It's 124 grain, 16 bucks. They're not bad at all for a 30 or for a 50 pack, excuse me. And yeah. Now we can get into the magazines. So it comes standard with a 10 and I think also a 12. That's how mine came. So with the 10, it is flush. And I'm not a big fan of this because, as you can see, my pinky hangs out and I like to have a full grip when I'm aiming. So I'm not a huge fan of that. With the 12, this is what I personally carry with. I think it has a great feel. I can get that last pinky down there and it just feels good in my hand. And then the other clip that they come with, I believe there's a 19 out now, but I have the 17 version, a little extendo mag. This is more just for fun. I like to just blast off 17 rounds, waste some money. But yeah, I could carry with it, but I kind of have a problem with it rubbing into my hip flexor. If I can find my holster here. I also have a shitty Gunmate holster, $5. Can't complain about it though. Fits pretty well. I think it's pretty universal. And yeah, I mean, it just kind of digs right into the hip bone. So that's why I prefer to carry with the 12. And the only issues I've noticed with carrying are like white shirts. It'll kind of stick out. But other than that, I don't think it's very noticeable, which is the whole aspect of concealed carrying. And yeah, that's pretty much my review on the SIG Sauer P365. I think it's a great piece. All right, so I've had the P365 for about 3 to 4 months now, I say, and I've only had really a lot of positives with it. There's been a few cons. Some of the positives, like I've been saying, is it's very micro compact, easily concealable, which is exactly the purpose I use it for, and for fun, of course. And another good thing are the night sights. As you can see, well, not really, but the night sights are very nice for the nighttime. Don't have trouble seeing in the dark, especially with the laser. And some cons that I've noticed are, I'm not sure if it's just me being a dumbass, but sometimes when I'm shooting, I'll accidentally hit the mag release button with my fatty side of my thumb, and it'll come out, which is kind of a problem. And then another thing I've noticed is sometimes if you don't slap it in hard enough, the magazine, it'll like fall out when you're just doing random shit, which is not very good, not very safe. But that also could just be me. I've seen comments about it on different forums that sometimes it happens to them, especially releasing the mag with your fat of your thumb. So yeah, other than that, no cons whatsoever. Great, reliable gun, no problems with it so far. And yeah, let's shoot this thing. Got to get my ear pro on. Safety first. And just for you guys, we'll shoot the good old extendo mag. We got 17 rounds ready to blast that Gatorade bottle in the balloon. Remember, finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And I'll show you guys how the laser works. And yeah, that was 17 rounds. Missed a few shots, but overall, really great gun. Just want to thank you guys for watching. It's only our second video, and let us know if you guys want to see more of this.